Hi guys, and I feel delighted to inform all of you that the most awaited moment has come. That is the day of decision. So today I have decided get to begin the mission to be to live or to engage myself to a particular objective, and that objective will be the sole purpose of our lives from now onwards. That objective is to understand books, and through these books we would be understanding life. We would be spend more time we would be spending more time with ourselves instead of watching mobile phone and being in the contact of technology. We would explore ourselves. Okay, and I would request you all to you know to combine me in this mission. Let's take a decision, and let that decision be the sole purpose to live for a month, at least for 2 months. See, we may feel that a period, the period of 2 months is literally long period, right? And it would be kind of bore and something. But let me tell you guys, when it comes to professional works, professional trainings, so there are trainings which carry on for 3 years, for years, right? 5 years, 6 years, 10 years sometimes. What does this suggest? This suggests that time period is very important for experience to learn, right? Years required to cultivate quality, cultivate conditions, cultivate ourselves, a stronger version, and time is the precondition for that. If you won't give the time to particular tasks, then you not achieve the objective that you have in your mind. First of all, I would also make you remind that time is not in your control. You cannot adjust time. It has been running, it has been doing its work since the world has started, since the world began, right? And nobody uh, could change this natural phenomena. You cannot adjust time. You can just adjust yourself according to the time. You can make you can set your priorities, and you can work on particular issues, particular aspects, so that you can be the better version with time. We feel that a period of 2 months, 7 months, years, 7 years, 5 years is a long one. But we ourselves not realize that we have come through 17, 18 years, 19 years since our birth, and we still we still are not uh, at a point that we want, right? People study for 12 years in the school and they don't get a job. Do you know why? Because the objective of studying, objective of education is not a job. It's like narrowing your vision. Education builds you, build a a human, a different human in you. And with that human, you can conquer the world, right? And you just make narrow perception to get a job because of the education. No, it's not like that. We have spent 12 years studying not to get a job, but to but to learn how to live, how to kind of channelize our focus, what is wrong, what is right, how we can lead a good life. Okay, if you would say that study is the study I mean the sole purpose of studying is to get a decent job, then I would not be agree with you. Because you can be uh, a person who would be earning lakhs, crores month, like per month, without even attend I mean without being a student in your whole life. Do you know about politicians? Right? Yeah. So most of the politicians, or I would say some of the politicians, have not had not gone to the school in their whole life, but they are powerful. They are doing everything to make their life prosperous. They have everything in their life. So what does this suggest? My purpose of taking this example is that education, if you want a job, education is not necessary. Like, if you want to do something, you can do it without money. So first of all, initially you would make money by doing several activities, like you can do anything. Yeah, if you want money, you can do anything to get some amount of money. You can there are different ways to get the money. There are good ways, ethical ways, and there are bad ways too. But ultimately what I want to say is that if you want money, education is not even necessary for that. Okay, money, what is money? Yeah, it is a just it is a piece of paper. It has value because it has been given the value. The value has been given to that particular note by the government. People consider it valuable, that is why it is valuable. Otherwise, that is just a piece of paper. It does not have feelings, it does not have human like qualities. So that is what it is. Yeah. So you cannot connect your feelings with a piece of paper. And if you can connect, if you are able to connect the feeling, then you can yourself think, you can yourself realize that what you can do, like, with the belief, you can turn a you know non-living thing into something which make you happy. A piece of paper can make you happy, right? What does this suggest? That yes, you are believing that it is making you happy, and that is why you are becoming happy. So this belief can turn your life, can turn your attitude, you know to an unprecedented experiences and unprecedented aspects. You can be anything what you want to in life. Literally, you can be anything. If you want to be the most powerful person in the world, you can be one. But you have to do to achieve that position. What do you have to do? What is required for that? Sometimes there is no way in which you can walk to get your destination, right? For example, there is no way to become the most powerful person of the world. There is no particular way. If you want to one, if you want to become the one, then you have to cultivate, you have to make, you have to create your own way. Because obviously nobody in the world would wish to make other person the most powerful person. Even the most powerful currently most powerful person uh, would not feel good, would not feel uh, good to, I mean, in making the other person powerful than that one, right? So there are some position for which there is no path, and you have to build a path, because every path that is that exists in the contemporary world, that has been made, that has been created, okay, that has been developed by a human being. Like, if you want to be a civil servant, there is a way that first of all you have to go, I mean, you have to complete your studies, you have to be graduate, and you have to study several books, you have to be a knowledgeable person. And one of the person, the very first person has did this. That is why we have, you set this particular formula in our mind, and we perceive that in this particular way we move, then there is more chances to be to get the position, right? But there are different people who are just who are different. Literally, they get the position by uh, you know by different ways. I mean, they reach their destination through different ways. That is what I want to say, right? You can make your own way, you can make your own, you can create your own way to reach the destination that is prominent, or that is common. Like, you can make your ways of studying, you can make your ways of I mean, getting the things, getting the thing understand, to understand the things better. You can make your own way of learning, create your own way of learning, right? There is no restriction to create your own way. Every person who is suggesting, who suggests in nowadays that what is the best way to study, it is the best way for him, it can be the best way for him, but it does not mean that it will work for you. But yeah, you believe so, you make perception that if this is working for that person, I would adjust myself to this, and it will work. And just because you believe that, it began to work for you, right? So there is a kind of power in believing. What you believe make you know becomes very influential concept, very powerful concept, and a kind of universe. You make the universe work for you, right? So that is why, uh, if you want to do something, first of all you have to believe that, because that is the foremost thing you can do, right? एंड तो आज के लिए तो वीडियो में इतना ही है। खैर, आज का ऐसा सीन है कि भाई, आज का जो मैंने डिसीजन लिया है कि मिशन को शुरू करते हैं। सो बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंटरेस्टिंग मिशन होने वाला है ये। एंड मैं खुद को एक्सप्लोर करना चाहूँगा कि यार मैं हूँ क्या, मैं वर्क कैसे करता हूँ, एंड दैट आई वुड बी एबल टू दैट and that I would be able to know just by observing myself, and I would be able to observe myself when I get the time, and when I will get the time when I will not waste my time in different activities. But as I have limited time, okay, so it is my duty to channelize my task, to prioritize some of the work, some of the task, some of the actions that would make me happy। ठीक है, तो आज के लिए इतना ही है। मैं सच में नहीं जानता कि मैंने अभी क्या बोला शुरू से और एंड कहाँ पे हुआ, बट ऑलमोस्ट, आई मीन, आफ्टर ऑल आई एम हैप्पी कि मैंने बोला। तो आज के लिए काफ़ी है, बाकी कल मिलता है, बाय।